We are email heavy. We're going to have one more email question. We got about 3 minutes here. I have a needy friend who won't stop bothering me. What makes people like her overshare? What can I do about it? Callie, overshare, I didn't even know that was a word, but I know what she means.
Yeah.
Too much information.
We all know people like that, right? And we know them at work, we know our family members, our friends, and we know kind of what that feels like. It like sucks the energy out of a room. It takes our good day and really kind of puts a taint on it. So why? It's a good question. Why do people do that? Well, there's a couple different theories. One, people are when they are nervous and they are trying to adjust to what you think you want or the other person wants, or to present themselves in a certain way, sometimes their mental energy is focused on that, and then they don't do a good job filtering information. So it could very well be they are trying too hard. Other people, they just don't have a very good barometer or radar on what they're giving off. So they might not even know they're doing this. So if you are in that position as a friend or a coworker, first of all, if you're kind of hanging in there probably longer than other people, you have to ask why you're doing that. Some people just want to be courteous. Some people try to be a pleaser. But generally, if you hang in there longer than other people, your coworker, your friend is not going to get the hint. And if it is a true friendship, again, any type of relationship, feedback is important. Not only to be able to be able to receive it, but to give it. So if you're a real friend to this person, you find as we say, a soft startup. You know, I've noticed sometimes you got to go on, and I kind of tune out, or I lose focus. So I'm just telling you because I'm your friend and I care. So many times people, they realize, well, I don't understand why I don't have more emails, or I don't have more friends calling me, because sometimes they can overshare, which a lot of times makes people uncomfortable, even if you know the person well, and it makes it unbalanced in these relationships too.
It's got to be difficult, though, to really express that, to articulate to someone. Even if you're not that close to them, it's hard to say, you know, you have this issue. I mean, that's tough delivery.
Yeah, well, no, a lot of people will just start ignoring the person and hope they figure it out. But if you're a friend with that person, especially if you're a close friend, it's really hard to do that. We also live in a culture and a society where oversharing is the norm now. You can post, with everything. If you're following the news today, Kim Kardashian and everything, like breaking the internet and posting things. People like sharing information about themselves, posting things about themselves, their children. We're in a culture and a society where you can immediately upload and share something. So, it's certainly sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. And sometimes another reason, right, people share is because they're anxious. And when you get anxious, sometimes, again, you lose that barometer, that internal judge. So marriage and family therapists, also, if you're one of these people, you say, I don't know why people are kind of rejecting me or staying away from me. If you have a hard time developing that kind of barometer on what is appropriate and what's not, marriage and family therapists can also work with you individually to help you kind of process how you are in relationships, when you go overboard, when you share too much. So, I mean, there's no harm, and certainly you're not weak for going to get feedback from a professional.
All right. Thanks for your time and for your expertise. A couple of locations they can find on the internet.
Yes.
Therapist Locator. There
yes. Well, there's the KMFT.org, and you can also go to therapistlocator.net, which is the national clearinghouse for all the licensed marriage and family therapists in the United States and Canada, and about 400 of them are in Kentucky, most of them centrally located here in Wave Country. So it's great to be with you guys, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'll see you after in a couple weeks.
You have a great break with your family as well.
Right. Thank
Dr. Eli Karam once again. Coming up, Dr. Thurkanad is with Kleinert Coots. We're going to talk about foosh, and it's not as complex. It's not a medical term. We'll tell you exactly what it means, and I bet you've had foosh sometime in your life. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens.
Day. You might